There are people and people who gave us the life.
And
Person who got to nirvana, they can help all beings.
okay, you're on the right track. But tell me, like, speaking of mom and dad, why does it matter that they gave us this life?
你的方向是对的，那我们用其中一个例子来说，比如说父母，为什么他给我们这个生命，就杀他们就造成无间罪？ Because only when you have this life can you learn Dharma.
And what happens if you learn Dharma?
那如果你有这个人生可以学佛法的话，会发生什么？ Then you can be free from samsara. 可以跳脱轮回。
And what happens if you're free from
当你
samsara?
跳脱轮回之后，又发生什么呢？ Then I have the chance to gain Buddhahood. 我可以成佛。
Ding ding ding
叮叮
ding.
叮叮，要讲到最后那个。
Matcha or
你要
natural?
抹茶的还是黑巧克力 ？Dark chocolate.
Okay, throw it. You get one too.
你也有一个要什么
Matcha or regular?
抹茶
Matcha.
耶！哦
Cool. Good catch. Okay, so those two people, meaning Baba, her mama, they gave us the body that has the quality of emptiness, which is what allows us to become Buddha.
那所以我们的父亲跟母亲给了我们这个身体，它有一个空性，而那个空性是一种潜能，让我们可以成佛。
And yesterday we talked about how extremely rare it is to be a human.
而昨天我们讲到，要身为人是多么难得的一件事情。
And how a human is able to it's not the only one, but it's the main being that can become Buddha.
那人类也是完全可以成佛，但基本上主要是人类可以成佛。
Thanks to mom and dad, we can have one more Buddha helping all beings in the world.
那所以感恩我们的爸妈，这个世界就有可能再多一个可以度众生的佛陀，就是你。
So when you kill them, it's like you are rejecting your own Buddhahood.
所以当如果你杀父母的时候，就代表你拒绝了自己的佛果位。
And you want to eliminate that
你甚至想要消灭这个可能性，
implicitly.
基本上就是暗示着你在做这件事情。
Okay. So it's not, I mean, of course, the whole process of raising us is important, right?
当然，养育我们也是非常重要的一个过程，
But that's not the main point or the main virtue, let's say.
但这个还不是他们对我们所做最主要的善。
The important thing is that they gave you this,
最重要的是，他给了你这个东西，
a human body,
一个人生，
okay?
好吗？
So that's what we were mentioning, like they help us and they created a being that has the potential to help every being.
所以这个就是我们讲为什么父母会被列在无间罪里面的对象，因为他们生出了一个可以帮助所有众生的人。
So that covers Mama and Papa.
就涵盖了 mom and dad。
And now, what is it about Arhat, killing an Arhat, making a Buddha bleed?
那
And creating a division among the Sangha.
以及破和合生，
Well, we know these three are extraordinary, powerful beings, right?
那 我们都知道这三类对象都是极度强大的对象。
By hurting them in any way, you are also rejecting them.
所以，当你去伤害他们的时候，一样也是意味着你在拒绝他们所代表的东西。
And of course, if you kill an arhat or you hurt a Buddha, you're kind of like, well, not kind of, you want to eliminate them.
所以，当你去杀阿罗汉或者伤害佛陀的时候，就代表你想要消除他。
And the same goes with the division among the Sangha.
那么破和合僧也是一样的道理，你想要消灭整个僧团。
You mentally reject them, and then you are pushing away the things that they represent, the things that they stand for.
所以你在心里拒绝了他们，同时你把他们背后所代表的意义推开了。
And what they stand for is what gives them the power that they have. I mean, as subjects.
那他们背后所代表的那个东西，才是真正赋予了他们作为一个业力对象的力量所在。
Now, the Sangha is a representation of the Dharmakaya.
那僧团本身，它背后代表着的是佛陀的法身。
It's an expression of the Dharmakaya.
它是佛陀法身的一种显现。
What is the Dharmakaya?
法身。
没有，不是。
Wisdom of the Buddha.
Yes, the body of wisdom.
对，是佛陀智慧身，可以这么说。
So the Sangha is an expression of that wisdom.
所以僧团就是那个智慧的代表。
And when you divide the Sangha, you create a very serious karma, a very serious situation that we're going to learn a little bit more about.
所以，当你在僧团里面去离间他们的时候，你就会对佛法造成一个很严重的影响。我们稍后就会讲到。
But before we talk about that, let's talk about the 5 in the order of severity.
所以我们会用接下来我们会用这5逆罪的轻重来排他们，重新排他们的顺序。
Starting from the worst.
从最糟糕的那个开始。
Which one do you think is the worst of them?
那大家认为无间罪里面哪一个最严重？看答案念的是不是？She is saying the schism. He's saying the drawing the Buddha's blood. 破和合僧跟抽佛血。
What do you guys think without looking at the notes?
其他大家不看答案，认为是什么呢？
Why?
Also drawing the Buddha's blood.
为什么？
Guessing.
为什么？
Because it directly hurts the Buddha. 直接伤害了佛。
And?
所以，对。 Because they hurt the Buddha, then the Buddha cannot serve more people. 因为他伤害了佛，所以可能佛没有办法服务更多人。
Let me ask you all a question, including you, of course.
好，那我来问大家，包括你一个问题：
Can a Buddha bleed?
佛陀真的能流血吗？ When you say Buddha, do you mean Siddhartha?
Now we're talking.
你有听懂哦？
So let's say why do you ask that?
为什么你会问这个问题？他讲的佛陀是不是悉达多？Because he has a human body. Siddhartha has a human body.
Cool. And who doesn't?
那谁没有人身？
Only a human body?
啊
Only a human body?
？Who
Siddhartha.
悉达多只是一个人身吗？
How many bodies does a Buddha have?
一个佛有几身？3三身。
Oh, some say Sanshin, some say Sishin.
有些说法是3身，有些说法是4身。
So let's say 4.
假如我们说4身，
The body that he has in his paradise,
他在他的佛净土的那一身，
that is made of light.
那个是由光所组成的，
That one cannot bleed.
那个没办法流血，
We
那个是报身。
we have the wisdom body.
然后我们有刚刚讲的智慧身，就是法身。
We can think of it as the omniscience of the Buddha.
我们可以把它想象为就是佛陀的全知，他的遍知一切智就是他的法身。
Like his mind, we cannot, of course, make that bleed.
因为那个是佛心，它是他的心事，心事根本没有形体，也没有办法流血。
And that one is also divided into the emptiness of the rest of the bodies.
Divided into the empty.
Right. It's the wisdom body is divided between omniscience and the emptiness, the essence body.
那这个
Emptiness.
以及它的空性身，就是法身本身又分为它的全知以及它的空性。
And then we have another physical body, which is the Nirmanakaya.
另外一个也是讲说物质，我想讲肉身，又想讲物质。另外一个佛的物质身就是应身，
which is the copies that he sends all over the universe.
就是他往宇宙到处撒的那个分身。Is that an emanation?
Which one?
What you just said.
Yeah, those are the emanations.
对，是他的化身。
Okay, those are the actual emanations.
这就是他实际生出来的。
And that one can emanate as, I don't know, another person, a pet.
那他化身可以化身为一个人，或者是一个宠物，什么都可以。
And I think I'm eating one of the emanations right now.
而且我觉得我现在就正在吃着佛的某个化身，
It's too delicious not to be a Buddha.
因为它太美味了，美味到它不可能不是佛。
Timalicious, right? Timalicious.
Tim malicious.
That's his Buddha name. Tim.
Timlicious.
Oh, Timlicious. Timlicious.
Okay.
He says that's his Buddha name.
Okay. Timlicious.
So now they say that the body of Shakyamuni Buddha is the ultimate Nirmanakaya.
那么有人说，释迦牟尼佛的佛身就是究竟的，wait, Nirmanakaya is the
Emanation.
究竟的应身。
Because that's the one that everyone recognizes like as the Buddha, right?
因为那个是所有人都把它认作为是佛，对吗？
It's like what teacher Tim was saying yesterday. You see him walking by and you say, oh, that's the Buddha.
因为这就像 Tim 老师昨天说的，如果你看到那个身体走过的时候，你就会知道，哦，这是佛陀。
But if you see somebody else, like regular somebody else, you don't say, oh, that's the Buddha.
但是如 如果你看见另一个素人路过的话，你不会说，哎，那个是佛陀，
even though it could be.
即便他有可能真的是。
Anyway, so the Nirmanakaya, the ultimate Nirmanakaya,
所以这个究竟的应身，
that's the one that is referring here to make bleed. Bleed.
就是在这一项里面。
Okay, so the other bodies cannot bleed.
其他的身体都流不了血，
The Nirmanakaya can bleed,
但这个应身可以流血，
but I mean, it's not real blood.
但也不是真的血。
So, but what matters is the intention, right?
但其实最重要的点是你的动机，对吗？
Now, over here, they say that the worst is the division between the Dharma.
那在这里呢，他们说最严重的那一项是破生。No sound? Oh, it's going on and off, like it's not, it's choppy.
Maybe you have a filter open. Click on original sounds. No, your Zoom.
对，是
Geshe.
yeah.
So yeah. So I'm gonna give you the order because I spent a lot of time explaining the four bodies.
他们花太多时间讲活生了，所以现在我要加速一点。
The worst one is creating a division among the Sangha
最糟糕的一对是破和合生，
because you are attacking the Dharma body.
因为你是攻击你在攻击法身。
And remember that I told you that this one will bring you to Avicii,
还记得刚刚我说这一项会把你带到无间地狱阿维奇，
who is not the singer, is the hell.
我讲阿维奇不是带到那个歌手面前，是带到无间地狱。
Then second more serious is trying to kill or trying to make bleed a Buddha.
然后其次第二糟糕的就是刚刚大家猜的，就是抽佛陀的血，
Because that's attacking the physical body.
因为
Okay. The third one is killing an arhat.
第三严重的。
Fourth one, killing your mother.
第四杀母亲。 我们好可怜。
Okay. There's jokes in Mexico about the Father's Day.
那在墨西哥父亲节有一个笑话，
Everybody, we make big deal because of the Mother's Day and the gift, the restaurant, whatever.
因为在墨西哥就是母亲节是很大的，大家都会哇一直庆祝啊，买东西买礼物送妈妈啊，请吃饭啊之类的。
And on the Father's Day, everyone is like, oh yeah, happy Father's Day.
父亲节大家就是说一句，哎，父亲节快乐。
And they are like, oh, let's take you to the restaurant to eat that.
然后可能就是说啊，不然带你去餐厅吃一顿，
And then we have a very nice dinner.
然后我们就有很棒的一顿晚餐。
Okay, that time to pay.
好，现在要付账哦。
You know, and the dad is like, you're supposed to invite me.
然后爸爸就说，不是你请客吗？
No, you're the dad.
没有，你是一家之主啊，
And there's no gift for the dad
而
either.
且没有礼物送爸爸，
So we make fun of that.
我们都会这样开玩笑。
Anyway, I'm sorry if the same happens in Taiwan. I'm sorry for you.
台湾也是一样吗？ Because also the Chinese,
Right, it's Baba, right? August 8th.
yeah, but no 父亲节，父亲 father in Chinese is the same sound but different word, means pay the bill.
Oh,
Pay all the bills.
that's convenient.
So it's pay all the bills day.
I'm sorry.
哇，真的耶！
Okay.
个 Tim 老师说同音不同字不同意思，对对对。The first day you remember Tim was talking about the Tibetan word lay,
Right.
lay, and
Right,
they
right.
are same sound and different meaning. It's
The same. Ah, cool, cool, cool. All right. That's so sad.
好可悲哦，可是
I told you it was gonna be a depressing class,
我就告诉你，这一堂课会让大家很沮丧，
especially for men.
特别对于男士来说。
Okay, so what's the deal about creating a division among the Sangha?
那么破和合僧到底严重在哪呢？
Well, the person that should create this division should be an intelligent person in the sense that they understand what they're doing and they understand karma and emptiness.
抱歉，应该刚刚老师是说，那破和合僧能够破和合僧的合资格，对不起，合资格破和合僧的人应该是怎样的人呢？那个人应该是有智慧的，意思是说他明白业力与空性，他也明白自己在做什么。
They must be a fully ordained monk.
他一定得要是一个完全受戒，一个完全出家的僧人，
charismatic,
而且他要，
Mhm.
而且他要很有魅力。
and I'm going to explain why.
我等一下就会解释为什么。
With good morality,
而且他有非常好的遵守戒律，
and he has to intentionally lie to the Sangha
而且他要是刻意的对僧团撒谎，
to drive them to kind of like his intention is to pick people to bring him to follow something else that is not the teachings of the Buddha.
基本上他讲所相信的佛法，而把他们导向一个不是佛法的东西去相信。
Now, here's the thing. Imagine you are Shariputra,
想象你是舍利弗，
and then an ugly, poor person comes, well, not poor in the sense of not money, but like poor in resources, like intelligent, no attractiveness, nothing, like just let's say nobody.
想象一个微不足道的人，然后也是一个没有智慧，然后也长得不漂亮、没有魅力的人。
And then they are like, oh, listen, Shariputra, that guy Buddha that you're following, you should come to this other teacher.
然后这个可怜不是可怜，这个微不足道的人就跟舍利弗说：“哎，舍利弗啊，我觉得你信的那个什么佛陀什么那个不可信，我觉得你应该要跟随另一个老师。”
What would you say?
那你会说什么？
Who are you?
你谁啊？
But if a charismatic, very intelligent, a fully ordained monk, someone that follows the teacher and respects, it's someone that you respect, comes and tell you, listen, he's tricking us, we should go to that other teacher.
可是如果你想象，自己有跟随佛法的修行，然后他是一个大家都信任的，他来跟你说：“哎，我觉得你跟随的那个不太好，有另外一个老师应该肯跟他。”
It's much easier that you get like that he can deceive you to say, oh yeah, I probably should go check around there.
所以当这两个情境比较起来，你就很容易显然看到后者是更容易说服对方去离开佛法，离开他跟随佛陀的想法，然后带他去到一些别的地方。
So you see, it's not that anyone can do this. It has to be someone very, very particular and very, very special.
所以并不是谁都可以破和合僧的，但是你要有资格，你要是一个非常特殊的人，才能够破和合僧。
So for the seed to be planted and commit this particular misdeed,
所以要去种下这一项无间罪的业，其实是不容易。
Hi,
哎呀，
how do you say welcome?
欢迎。
欢迎。Okay.
Did we say that also the Buddha himself has to be in the world during the time?
Yeah.
是的。
Actually, we're gonna give
同时间，佛陀也要有在世。
6 conditions for the deed to happen.
后面我们会来讲6个条件，就是这个破和合生的罪业要成立的话，有6个条件。
By the way,
顺带一提，
I should mention that the people that he managed to divide,
那个他就是破和合生的人，他成功离间的那些人，
they should be monks that have not perceived emptiness directly.
应该要是还没有直见空性的僧人，就是被离间的人。
为什么？
Why？ Those who have already seen emptiness, they can discriminate. They know what's right and wrong.
Yes, but there's something else happens when you perceive emptiness directly.
是，但是直见空性过的人也会发生某件事情。
Who can tell me?
有人可以告诉我 ？They can see past, present, and future.
That is also true, but there's something else,
Yes.
something more specific
还有一个更具体的事情，
related to the Buddha.
跟佛有关系的。They can see the truth of everything, and they can see where everything really comes from.
Exactly.
对，
They can see that after they come out from perceiving emptiness,
当他们直见空性这个过程结束出来之后，
one of the thoughts they have is, I just saw the Buddha directly.
他们有的其中一个想法就是我刚刚直接看见了佛，
Everything that those books say is true.
一切佛经上面讲的都是真的，
He is actually the Buddha.
他其实就是佛，
What he said is completely true.
讲的话完全是真的。
There is an emptiness and there is a karma.
有空性，也确实有业力。
So it doesn't matter who comes and tells you this is not true.
所以无论谁去到他面前跟他说这个东西不是真的，都没有用。
They know they are lying
对啊，他知道对方是在说谎，
because they have seen it directly.
因为他自己亲眼看过了。
That's why they cannot divide areas.
就是为什么破和合生没有办法发生在圣者的身上。
That's why my example of you pretending that you are Shariputra was a bad example.
这就是为什么刚刚我举的例子里面用舍利弗是一个不好的例子，
Because Shariputra was already a
因为
realized being.
舍利弗已经是圣者，他已只见空性。
Moving on.
继续讲，
So the 6 conditions for the division to be possible are
那么要破和合生能够发生的条件有6个。
that this division cannot happen just after the Buddha has begun his teachings.
首先，这一个破和合生不可能发生在佛陀刚开始教法的时候。
That's a period of around Shi'ar years. Shi'ar? 12? Shi'ar years. Yue. Nian. Shi'ar Nian.
Yay! But when
Okay.
12年？
Within the first 12 years that
okay.
the Buddha started teaching, the division cannot happen.
所以这个教法的初期定佛陀开始教法的前12年。
Because people will start having realizations and everyone is like, oh yes, the new teachings and excited.
因为在那一段时间里面，大家会开始有很多新的领悟，然后大家都很雀跃，然后所以大家不会堕入破合而生的状态。
And everyone is saying, the pen.
然后大家听到就会觉得很兴奋，哦，笔呀，
Wonderful. I was speaking Spanish. Wonderful.
哇，太棒！
But then after the 6th or 7th time that Geshe Michael comes, it's like, again the pen?
可是当葛西麦克来第六、第七次之后，大家说又讲笔了，
Don't you know another thing?
你有没有别的可以讲一下？
You know, you see that's human nature.
人性就是这样啊，所以一样。
But if you're practicing and you are putting the teachings in an actual method of practical method,
但是如果你真的有在修， 实践的方式去维持，
then it doesn't matter how many times Geshe Michael comes and teach you the pen. You know you need to listen to it. And every time you learn something different.
那无论葛西麦克来讲或什么式的笔，都会非常雀跃，很乐意去听，因为你知道你需要听，而且你每次听都会听到新的东西。
So this is what they're saying here in your reading. Within those 12 years, people is still very excited and they are practicing a lot. So it's impossible that somebody creates a division.
所以这个就是大家的阅读里面所说的情况，就是当佛陀刚开始教法的12年，大家都非常的兴奋，非常精进的都在修行，所以是不可能出现破生的情况。
And after that period, then people start to practice less and they start to get distracted.
但是在当那个教法的初期过了之后，大家就开始懒惰，可能就开始修持也没有那么的精进，
And their spiritual intelligence begins to decrease.
所以他们灵性上的智慧就开始下降。
And it's pretty obvious, like when the Buddha gave his first teachings,
而且很有趣的是，当佛陀初转法轮，
people just got enlightened or perceived emptiness directly and things like that.
有很多人直接就证悟了，或者直接空性了。
Like at the moment, the first moment that they hear something, they just
就是在当刻第一刻，他听到佛陀的教法，直接他就就上去了。
and as the time progressed, that happened less and less.
但是随着佛陀继续教法的时候，后面的时期就越来越少这样的情形了。
The next condition would be that it will not be possible to divide the Sangha at the end of Lord Buddha entering his paranirvana.
那这个破生也第二个条件，第二个情形就是破生也不可能发生在佛陀进入他最终涅槃的那个末期。
The paranirvana is, have you ever seen those representations of the Buddha lie down?
就是他这个涅槃，大家不知道有没有看过？有些佛像他是侧躺在那边的，
That's the moment of his death,
那个就是佛陀死的那一刹那。
right? So that's when the Buddha says, okay, there's no more people that would benefit from me being here.
那一刻就是佛陀说：“好，从现在开始，已经没有人会因为我的本尊存在而受益，
So I'll just go.
所以我就离开了。
And then he dies.
然后他就死了，
And then people is so sad that he's gone
然后大家很伤心，佛陀走了，
that nobody would create a division there.
那就大家伤心到也没有心情要去破生。
Yeah, next one is sorry, I had it in my phone. I took my notes in the phone and I write them in a way that I understand.
我用我的手机来。
I got it. So the next one happens when again I forgot. Oh my
我
god.
又忘了。
Yeah. When the morality, sorry.
No, sorry, I was making fun of you, but
That's okay. That's okay. When the followers, their morality and their worldviews start to fail.
就是当那一些佛陀追随者他们的道德以及他们的世界观开始腐败的时候。
And that makes perfect sense, right? Like you cannot make you will not be divided from your brothers and sisters of Dharma unless you don't understand karma and emptiness. Again, I think I said it wrong. Nobody will be able to divide you from your brothers and sisters if you have a correct understanding of karma and emptiness.
所以，如果你对于空性与业力有正确的理解的时候，是没有人可以把你从你的佛法的兄弟姐妹间离间，就是怎么讲，让你们离间，分化你跟你的佛法兄弟姐妹。
Is this my time of making fun of you?
Yes. Please.
The karma came back.
Yeah. 说得好，我刚嘲笑他，然后现在他就回来嘲笑我，那个业力立即现世报。
Okay, so then and how do we make sure that we keep our understanding of karma and emptiness?
那我们怎么确保自己可以保有自己对于空性与业力的理解呢？
Keeping our morality.
就是继续维持自己的道德、自己的戒律。
Right? So unless we don't keep our morality and we don't have unless we don't keep our morality. Now I got this. If I keep my morality, if my worldview is correct, then nobody can divide me from my sangha.
所以，如果我有持守好我的戒律，然后我也有正确理解业力与空性的话，没有人可以分化我跟我的僧团。
It also includes that the teachings are intact, meaning they are pure.
这也包含。
And that has happened a lot throughout history.
这种情况在历史上。
After the Buddha died, there was a period of time in which the teachings were a complete mess.
佛灭之后，有很长的一段。
Then somebody very famous, and they used to call him the second Buddha.
然后有一个非常著名的人就现世，他就出现了，有人甚至把他称之为第二佛陀。
For a matcha Kit Kat.
一个抹茶 Kit Kat。
Who was that?
那个是谁？谁被称为第二佛陀？
No, they are on. Both of them are on.
是哦。好哦。不然还是要用磁铁。好。
Yeah. Okay.
Mine is Shopee.
Let me check. So, any ideas?
提婆达多。Devadatta?
She.
No.
I'm gonna give you another clue.
我再给大家一个提示。
They also call him the Arya.
也有人把他称为那个圣者。就只要一讲圣者，大家都知道是他啊。Arya the Gardener?
Ding 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 ding.
Do you have the Kit Kat or should I give?
I have the Kit Kat. Who was it? Mermaid. Yeah, should be good. Should be
榕
good.
树，种着榕树。
I'm sorry, it's matcha Kit Kat.
抱歉，它是抹茶。
I don't like matcha Kit Kat.
You don't?
I don't.
我
You
不
like
喜
it?
欢抹茶。
Okay,
喜
okay.
欢那就好。我不喜欢，
I like matcha.
我喜欢抹茶。
I don't like that they put matcha on everything.
我不想把抹茶是都给我放一点。
I'm sorry, Japan.
嗯，
I'm sorry, Japan.
抱歉，日本。
Okay, yeah, Arya Nagarjuna came and he made a whole cleaning of the whole thing, and then he created the middle way.
所以那个时候，正者龙树就出现，然后他就把全部的佛法那些教法都清理了一遍，然后他创了中观宗。
The same happened with Lord Atisha, Jetson Kappa.
那之后，那个阿底峡尊者以及宗喀巴大师也是跟随着这一条路。
And I think Geshe Michael.
我也可以觉得把格西麦克也列上去。You mean the second Buddha part?
Yeah.
第二佛陀的部分。
Then the next one is
好，再下一个条件，
you cannot divide the Sangha until the appearance of the great pair.
你也不会在伟大的一双出现之前可以破生。
The great pair are
伟大的一双是指
Shariputra
舍利弗
and Maudgalyayana.
和目犍连，
These two are the closest disciples of Shakyamuni Buddha.
这两位就是释迦牟尼佛最亲近的两位弟子。
And it is said that if there's a division in the Sangha, they have the power to bring it back in 24 hours.
那据说，如果有出现破生的话，这两个人可以在24小时里面化解这个破生，让僧团再一次团结。
Now, here's why this particular deed is so powerful.
那以下就会来讲为什么这一个罪业那么重。
They say that when you create a division in the Sangha,
他们说，当你在僧团里面造成分裂的时候，
since you are hurting an expression of the Dharmakaya,
因为你是在伤害佛身佛的法身的一个表述，一个代表，
during those 24 hours,
在那24小时之内，
nobody can see emptiness directly.
没有人可以直见空性，
Nobody can reach any kind of a spiritual realization
也没有人可以得到任何灵性上的领悟，
in the whole world.
在全世界里面
It's impossible.
不可能发生。
Imagine the implication of that.
想象这样的说法，它暗示着什么？
That because of you, for 24 hours, there is nobody that can reach the goals that allow him to help millions of beings.
就因为你的一个破生，在24小时那么长的时间里面，没有人可以到达一个让他可以去服务成千百万无限众生的境界，
That's crazy.
简直是疯狂。
Then we have another one, which is I'm gonna check my notes.
我检查一下我的笔记。
Well, this one is when the Buddha is no longer in this planet.
这一项呢，就是当佛陀已经不在这个地球上，不在这个星球上。
This one kind of sounds the same as when he reaches the paranirvana.
这个听起来有点像刚刚上面某一项讲说他进入最终的涅槃。
But it's not the same. One is he goes to his paranirvana, so everyone is super sad.
这个可是两个不一样。之前讲的那个是因为他正入涅槃，而大家他离开了这个世界，所以大家很伤心。
This one, what this one is saying is, it cannot happen if the Buddha is not on the planet. Like, for example, us. The Buddha is not here, right?
但这一项讲的是，当佛陀本人不在这一个地球上的时候，例如说我们现在这边都没有佛，我们都不是佛陀。
So, you know, that's good news for us.
这个对我们来说是一个好消息。
Yes. Now 84,000 more to go. I mean, mental afflictions. That's it. No, 83,999.
所以这个我们就不用担心了，所以这个烦恼可以把它就是剔除，所以我们只剩下83,999的其他烦恼可以生气
Only.
只有83,999。
And then there's another one, which is this cannot happen until there are different monastic residencies.
然后还有一项就是说，破生不会发生在寺院的宿舍分隔之前。
By the way, they say that for this to happen, you should have at least 9 monks and nuns.
顺带一提，这里提到说，为了要破生，你至少要有9位比丘、比丘尼、比丘或比丘尼。
That means that, for example, you will have 4 on this side, 4 on that side, and the ninth one, the ninth one, that is the one causing the division among the 4 and 4.
这个9位的说法就是你得要有4位在一边，另外4位在另外一边，然后中间第9位呢，就是那一个做离间的角色的那个人，所以加起来总共9位。
So that's the minimum number of monks.
所以这个是最低门槛，你要有几位出家人才能够造成破生。
So what is it that makes a misdeed of this one? An immediate misdeed?
那为什么它会是一个无间罪呢？
Is rejecting or eliminating the objects which are special.
因为它会摒弃或者消灭非常殊胜的对象。
Either because they have given us a lot of assistance.
因为Wait, are we talking about just the schism, or are we talking about all
No, all of them.
OK. 这里讲的，对不起，这里是在讲什么原因让这些罪业是无间的，不是只讲破生，是所有5项，是因为他们都摒弃或消灭了非常殊胜的对象，以及或者他们这一个摒弃的对象是曾经有给予我们很大恩德的人。
Or because of their great spiritual qualities.
又或者是这个对象它本身有非凡的灵性品质。
Okay. So you already know the severity, right?
大家已经都清楚那个轻重的顺序了吗？
And we learned yesterday what are the 3 most serious deeds.
那昨天我们也有学到最严重的3个恶业是什么？
The mental ones.
就是3意业，你的身语意的意的那3项业。
Let me check something.
其实我的声音 OK 吗？好，谢谢。
Why is this question here? There's a question in your homework
大家的作业里面有一道题目，
that I don't know why it's here.
我不知道为什么会放在这。
I don't get it.
I think it has something to do with the reading.
With the bleeding?
Reading.
Oh.
The reading 9.
Yeah, that's why it's important that we make a reading. Yeah, could be. But anyway, they ask what are the worst, the most serious views, 5 views.
但总之呢，我讲的那个题目就是5种见解当中，哪一个是最严重的？
By the way, are you doing your readings?
顺带一提，大家有在读阅读吗？
Beautiful. I love you guys. You don't know how much I struggle when people don't do their readings. It's very frustrating.
如果当我教课的时候，学生没有在读那些阅读的时候，我会觉得非常沮丧。
Geshe Michael created such beautiful translations.
葛西麦克他编写了如此美妙的翻译版，
And we just forget to read them.
但我们都会忘记去读它。
But everything is there.
其实我们需要知道的一切都在里面。
And the most beautiful thing is that he's retranslating the whole thing.
Sorry?
The best thing is that he's retranslating the whole thing.
Now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything. Well, not this, but the whole book.
OK。可是更美妙的是，他现在有再重新翻译所有这些内容来自的经典。
Remember that these readings are fragments of the big books of the monasteries.
要记得，我们的这些阅读其实是他在寺院里面学习的那些文本的片段而已。
The Abhidharma,
像阿毗达摩、俱舍论，
books of Pramana,
然后还有那个释量论，
Perfection of Wisdom,
还有般若经，
and much more.
还有很多很多。
And Geshe Michael is retranslating all the books completely with the mixed notes.
然后格西麦克现在跟整个混合经国团队重新把那些文本从原文再翻译一遍。
That's why I think he's a new Buddha person.
这就是为什么他应该就是最新一期的佛陀。是杂志吗？
What happened?
最新一任口。
Well.
I use a slightly in the correct terminology for saying he's the newest Buddha. I said it's the newest issue, like a magazine.
Oh.
And I said it, I was like, is he like a magazine?
Okay, so that's pretty much it for this class. But
这堂课基本上内容就是这样的，但是
yesterday
昨天
I forgot to. Well, no, I didn't forget. It's just that I followed the way that it's in the course. But I want to teach you something that teacher Tim asked you yesterday.
我想要教大家一个，就是昨天 Tim 老师问大家的一个问题。
What's the proper Geshe and the rest? What's the proper jampa to plant a seed?
Can you say English?
What's the proper jampa? The proper motivation,
哦，那
emotion, and conception.
有什么样才是正确的动机、情绪以及认知呢？
Okay,
当你在种种子的时候，
so your seeds are powerful.
好让你的种子是超级有力量的。
Can you remind me the name of the lady seated in the table? Is it she? The one with the glasses in the table at the bottom.
Tech table?
Yes, not tech table. That's Angel. The next to the right.
惠慈
Huisi. I'm sorry, I have a hard time pronouncing your name.
抱歉，你的名字也对我来说有点难念，所以我比较难记住。
I had a breakfast right?
我们有吃早餐的吗？
I promised that I was going to teach this and that you were going to teach him.
然后我承诺了我会教这个，好让你能够教这个
Okay.
给别人。
Now I'm sure that you already know, by the way.
顺带一提，我觉得你其实已经会了，你已经懂了。
So what's what we're gonna learn? Remember that we talked about Shi Sampayo Watartu,
还记得我们讲过西上和 Jora Tatu？
right? What are you?
Can you say them slowly? 哎，大
Shi
家有知道
Watartu.
西上和 Jora Tatu， 大家有听懂吗？
Shi
西
Samba
上巴
Yorwa
Jora
Tartu.
Tatu。
What did I tell you you should tell Mexican people when you said?
我跟大家说，当你去墨西哥的时候，要跟墨西哥人讲什么？
Close.
很接近了。
Tartu
Tartu
queaste.
queaste
Tartu queaste.
Tartu queaste。
Right.
对，
What does it mean?
是什么意思啊？
Correct.
咖啡冥想了吗？
Okay. So we're gonna learn the 4 steps with the highest intention.
所以现在我们就要来学习带着最高动机的4步骤。
So I have a chocolate.
我有一个巧克力，
Let's imagine it's money because I have US dollars, but
我有美金，不然用美金好了。
you're gonna laugh at me
但你应该会笑我，
because they are coins.
因为是铜板。
I usually don't carry cash.
我通常不会带现金在身上。
Let's see.
且看，哦，好多。
I'm gonna give 50 NT.
好，我有50元铜板，我有台币50元，
What is this? And $1
以及
American.
I don't think they have coins with $1.
Yeah, of course.
Really? That's
Okay.
a quarter.
No, it's $1. Go. Okay, I don't have the dollar anymore. Janet will keep
No,
it.
it's a quarter dollar.
No,
It's 1/4 of a dollar. It's 0.20. It's 0.25.
I'm right. Okay.
I lived in the U.S. Don't you?
Hey, I was cheating on it.
Just kidding. There's nothing.
Just kidding. You're right. It's a quarter of dollar. I'm sorry.
那个不是1元
Oh, no.
美金，刚刚小骗没有啦。那是1/4，那个叫什么啊？中文应该叫做0.25
So I have
元。
100. Quarter is 15, right? No, 25. 75.
是要凑个1元美元出来。
77.
已经到0.77了。我们现在凑到1亿了。
82 cents of a dollar of American dollar
好，我有0.82美元，
and 100 NT.
再加100台币。
Okay, let's give everything. Ah, cool. Okay. Huichi has 1,000 NT
哇，回试一下，来给个1000台币，
plus my coins.
再加上50的，
So who wants money?
谁想要钱？
Okay. You help me pick.
我还有你，
Actually, you help me plant.
我帮你种。天哪 ！Then you pick, I plant.
Sorry?
You pick, I plant.
Eggplant?
You pick and I plant.
Okay. I don't know. I'm really bad at picking.
我很不会选呢，有选择困难，还是爱奇选 ？Maybe Angel can choose.
Yeah, Angel choose.
来， Iris 吗
Iris. Yay. Okay, cool. So first,
好，首先
the first is she,
第一步是 she，
the object,
还是 Iris 可以出来？
the object.
那个 she， you mean she？
Yeah.
好 she 那个对象，
I can think of Iris of a person that needs money, so I will just help her with money.
所以我可以把 Iris 想象成一个需要钱的人，所以我就给他钱。
Or
又或者
I can think of Iris as, well, I'm gonna start over. I can think of Iris as someone that needs money, so I will give her money to get money back.
我可以把 Iris 想象成一个需要钱的人，所以我给他钱，因为我想要有钱回来。
Or I can think of Iris as someone who is giving me the chance to plant a seed.
又或者我可以把 Iris 想象成是一个给予我机会去种种子的人，
Someone that maybe lives somewhere else in reality
一个有可能在现实上其实是住在别处的一个人，
that decided, oh, I have to be born now because in 15 years, I have to be with those guys in ACI 5.
那个人他就心想说：“哦，我现在一定要赶快去出生，因为在15年后，我就要在 ACI 5的课堂上让某人种种子。”
And then Janet and Brian and Angel can plant them, and Kwesi can plant them money seed.
好让辉慈、艾奇、Brian 还有 Janet 可以去种下这个金钱的种子，
Because those guys are so broke that they're gonna need the seed.
因为那一些人如此的贫穷，他们需要种子。
And then she's born, and then here she is 15 years later.
于是他就出生了，然后15年后他就来了。
Okay. So that's she.
这个就是 she，
Then Sampa.
然后接着 Samba，
What's Sampa?
Samba 是什么？
Sampa Shishima, it is what's the mental process, right?
Samba 就是你的心事里面走的那个一个过程。
And we have Dushe, Nyomon, and I forgot Kulong.
然后我们有 Dushe、Nyomon， 还有 Kunlo，
Emotion, motivation, and conception.
我们有情绪、动机以及认知。
By the way, what I just described about she being a special being, a Buddha that decided to be here so we can plant the seed, that's conception.
顺带一提，刚刚我讲到的，我把它认知，我把它想成是一个佛陀，然后他是专门来让我们种种子的，这个想法就是一种认知。
And that is not she. I made a mistake.
抱歉，这个不叫做系，这个是
That is Dushe.
这是 Dushe 的部分。
Okay. She would be like the way that you see it. Like, not the way that you see it. The actual person, let's say.
系应该是那个实在的那个人，那个对象。
Like it could be my actual Lama or somebody else.
可以是我自己的上司，或者是另外一个人，别人。
And we talked about the powerful objects, right?
那我们之前有讲到殊胜的对象，对吗？
Lama, parents, Buddha, blah, 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 blah.
上司、父母、佛陀等等等等。
But that is not related to how I see the person.
但是这个跟我如何在这边去看见那个人没有关系。
Like I can see Iris as just Iris,
我可以把 Iris 看成就是 Iris，
or as a 15-year-old Buddha Iris that will help me, the way we said before.
又或者我们刚刚讲的15岁的佛陀的 Iris，
Okay, that's different.
这个不一样哦，两个不一样。
Now, the emotion,
那么当中的情绪
it could be like, okay, I'm just gonna give her the money.
可以是啊，好，随便就给他钱。
Or even just, okay, I'll give her the money.
啊，
Like, I just give it.
就是直接给他就算了，没多想。
One is like, I have to.
另外一个就是 还得给他钱。
The other one is more like neutral, like, okay, I'll do it.
之前那个是比较中性的，就是给就给，没有好不好。
Or I could decide that it's like I feel love and I feel a lot of gratitude for Iris because she's giving me the chance to create a better future for me.
又或者我对 Iris 其实是带着一种爱，带着一种感恩，因为他给予我一个机会去种种子，让我未来可以成佛。
I'm not helping Iris.
不是我在帮 Iris，
Iris is helping
是
me.
Iris 在帮我。
If Iris wasn't here, I wouldn't be able to plant the seed.
如果 Iris 不在这的话，我就没有办法种这个种子。
That's why I deeply love her and I'm deeply grateful for her.
这就是为什么我深深的爱着她，也深深的感恩她。
Then that's the highest, right?
这个就是最高的动机了。
Then motivation,
对不起，这个就是最高的情绪，然后接着动机。
that's kunlong.
昆龙，
Kunlong is the intention or the motivation could be, I want to get something for myself.
这个动机可以是我想为我自己得到什么而做，
Which is not wrong,
也不是错的，
but it could also be,
但是它也可以是，
and this is what we teach to general people.
这个是我们会教给一般大众的方式。
I'll give Iris the money,
我给 Iris 钱，
I'll plant the seed,
我种下种子，
the seed will come back,
种子会回来，
I will be better financially.
我的财务就会变好。
My friends that knew that I'm broke, they will come and ask me what to do,
知道
what I did.
然后知道我之前破产的那些朋友，之后看见我有钱了，就会来问我为
And
什么，
I'll show my secret weapon to them.
然后我就给他们分享我的秘密武器是什么。
What did you do?
你做了什么？
It's like the old West. What is everything?
有点像西部牛仔片挂在那边那个东西。
How did you get money?
你怎么得到钱的？
How did you get a partner?
你怎么有伴侣的？
You will be just ready.
你随时准备好分享。
Okay? That's what we teach general audience.
这是我们教一般大众的方式。
Or
又或者，
we could think this seed will create the karma for me to reach enlightenment.
或者我可以想着这个种子，这个业力可以让我让我可以到达正悟。
It will bring me closer to have a Sambhogakaya, my physical Buddha body.
这一个业力可以把我带更加接近得到我那个佛陀的肉身。
Yesterday we learned with teacher Tim, right? One, wisdom gives us mainly our wisdom Buddha body.
那昨天 Tim 老师有教我们学习智慧，智慧主要是给予我们佛陀的智慧身，就是法身嘛。
Merit gives us our physical body mainly.
而那个福德就会给我们肉身，主要来说。
So I could think, okay, this seed will bring me closer to my merit body.
所以我就想说，做这个事情带来的那个业力，会让我更接近我的福德的身。
And if I dedicate it to my merit body, automatically I know that my needs will be fulfilled and the needs of every living being that I will be able to help once I reach enlightenment.
所以当我把它回向给我的福德身的时候，我就知道我会更加接近，能够让我可以去利益，就是我自己的需求能够被满足，也能够去满足所有其他众生的需求。
So my Dushe, Nyongmong, and Kunlong are complete.
所以我的都选幽猛还有昆龙都完整了，都圆满了。
Next one is Jorwa.
接下来下一个 Jorwa，Jorwa
What's Jorwa?
是什么呢？
Yeah. Kechushu.
给出去 ，just do the action。
So Kechushu.
好，手来。
耶！谢谢 Irene。
还要去兑换。
Okay, so the action is done.
所以那个行已经做好了。
We can go home,
我们哦，
right?
是吗
Why? 为什么
？Why？
Yeah, it's hard to.
对，还有团。
Why do you have to ask Janet
为什么要问 Janet？
if she was a Mexican?
你要问 Janet， 你要问 Janet 哪一个问题？如果他是墨西哥人的话，
他就这样想对。
Right.
我讲的完美，
Yeah, good job.
太棒了，大家太棒了。
¿Tú guessed it?
Not yet。
Not, yeah, correct. So we go to our beautiful Tartuk chairs.
所以我们回到我们美丽的 Tartuk 椅子上。
Thank you, Easy Space, for sponsoring the chairs.
那也谢谢 Easy Space 赞助这个 Tartuk 的位置。
And now we relax.
那现在我们放松，
We enjoy our Buddha ice cream.
然后还享受我们的佛陀冰。
What a great day.
好美好的一天呐、
Iris gave me the chance of planting that seed
Iris 给了我一个机会去种那颗种子，
to create the beautiful future that I want in my life.
让我可以去创造出我梦想的生活中的模样。
And if I keep doing my coffee meditation,
而如果我持续去做我的咖啡冥想，
because I understand emptiness and karma,
而因为我明白业力与空性，
I will be able to reach every goal that I ever proposed to myself.
那我就可以去达到实现我一切有的愿望，
Because I have emptiness,
因为我有空性，
my environment has emptiness.
我的环境也有空性
Iris has emptiness.
，Iris 也有空性，
All of it, we are a blank screen.
我们都是一片空白荧幕。
And now I have the karma
而现在我有这个业力，
to project whatever I want.
投射出任何我想要的东西。
And then we wait for the result.
然后就等待结果，
Okay?
好吗？
And thank you for watching the class.
谢谢大家观赏这一门课，
Yay. Thank you.
谢谢惠慈。
Yes,
谢谢 Brian 还有 Janet 有讲过。那这个今天这堂课呢也非常的辛苦，然后特别是呢来到现场的朋友还会有什么呢？天哪！有钱有现金，然后有饼干可以吃的，我们下课还有甜甜圈可以吃。那我们接下来的时间呢，让大家有一点时间可以去讨论。那这个讨论呢，还有分享种下种子的机会。那以及呢，如果刚才你有看到现